And so, good morning, and welcome back right now to another Got a World to See travel video from SHKODER, Albania. It is the early morning, as you know, we're starting out, we're getting ourselves a little bit centered for the day, actually going for a bike ride. Bike is still there, that's good. And I actually right now made it out all the way in front of the SHKODER castle. Take a look. Okay, so for the most part I've been here already for 2 days. Yesterday has been a little bit of a disaster. Had like some bike breakdowns, tried to do a tour, totally burned myself out. Been also publishing my podcast in the middle of that. Had to just, I said it's gonna be on that date, so it had to happen on it. And actually even 1 day later, 21st of August, the podcast is now live. Check it out if you feel like listening to it on Spotify, on the other streaming services. It will be available very soon as well. But today I want to talk to you, walking back and forth here, talk to you a little bit about this city. I'm going to take you along in my daily life. We're going to explore a little bit right now in the morning, drive around a little bit, take the drone up. Later today it's going to be a work day, and probably towards sunset going to take you out again and to share with you, let's say, SHKODER. It's very different from the other cities so far in Albania. It's much more local, much more still, let's say, traditional, old school. It has like some extremely nice corners, I'm going to show you later tonight. It's a Saturday, so it's probably going to be very busy and very nice. It has like a walking street, like a town hall with many shops. Really cool. You're going to see that. But otherwise, on the other side, it has also like some areas that look a little bit just like buildings are destroyed, things are just laying on the street. And then on the other side of the city it looks very different. So just to give you, let's say, full transparency, and but the nature, as always, Albania never disappoints. We have the mountain views, absolutely breathtaking, love it. So I actually personally really enjoy it. Like, it's a different vibe than Tirana. It's not a capital city, it feels different, and just taking it for what it is. I actually even like when I come to a city that is not like super developed for tourists, super cozy, but is actually a little bit more raw on the edges, so to say. But this view, what a way to start the morning. Okay, so I feel like this bike ride in the morning single-handedly transformed my view on SHKODER. Absolutely cool. There's this bridge passing on this, let's say, to the lake around here, and for me right now I feel really good to connect in the morning with nature, just be out, just to breathe the fresh air. It really makes you so much sharper. It's 8:30. Going back home, connect with nature, put your feet on the ground, breathe the fresh air, but it really makes a difference. Absolutely love the morning vibe here. And this is really the topics that I talk about in depth on the second channel. Check it out, description box. I'm back here in the office, which for me is changing every 4 or 5 days. I just got a message from a guy actually. He's like, Danny, you're a minimalist, you travel with only a bag. How come you have like bikes that you're riding on? You always like, you know, like things like that. So everything is rented. Yeah, that's the life right now with its pros and cons. Sometimes having like a really nice office, sometimes being in like some dirty cafe in the corner, and everything's fine, everything works. So we're gonna explore more of SHKODER in a few hours. Just wanted to share with you right now how I start, let's say, my working day. Already procrastinating for like a few hours, to be honest with you. But as of right now, I wrote down all the things that I need to do, which is edit the next Albania vlog, edit the next podcast, research video ideas for the second channel, answer messages from emails in the last podcast, last video. Yeah, for sunset, we're gonna go out, and I'm super pumped. I'm gonna probably take Bianca to the places we have seen already in this morning. And yeah, today my view really changed on SHKODER. I love it. What do you think?
Leash is off, suit is on point. Won't cause it.
Beauty and the Beast.
You're so pretty. You really likes me. Hiya! Did you win the fight? Should I look at the other guy?
That ain't enough to turn the page. Leash is off, suit is on point. Won't cause a scene or stir up no clash. On second thought, Venice passport. She's on the job, but she's staying home.
Alrighty guys, so I thought I would come for you right now with a little bit of a voiceover, share my workout. I got this question, it's like, hey Danny, how do you work out right now? How do you stay in shape? Because I mentioned it a few times. And first of all, this gym, this view you're looking at. Okay, not this view, but out of the window, absolutely loved it. And if that's not something for you, the workout topic, skip around 2-3 minutes to see where I'm going next in Albania. And to start off the workout, as of right now, I am training full body 2 to 3 times a week. Before I was doing calisthenics, now here back in the gym. To summarize it, my approach is, let's say, the 80-20 rule. By putting in 20% of the effort, just by doing heavy movements, doing a proper workout, for the most part, I get 80% of the outcome. As you see, I start off with pull downs and a bench press, and those are my 2 heavy exercises. Sometimes instead of doing the pull down, I maybe do the row, but this is where I get, let's say, my 4 heavy sets in, like 6, maybe 4 to 10 reps. So on the really heavy set, I do 6 reps, or as I said, even 4, where I really want to go heavy on the bench press or in a row or a pull down. Bianca also is trying herself out. Actually, this gym was really nice. It's in the city center of SHKODER, right next to the mosque. So basically, I do 4 sets of each exercise, pull downs and the bench press, and then I hop over to train the shoulders. Definitely a point that I'm trying to bring up a lot more. And here I'm doing, let's say, sort of a fairly heavy 8 to 12, maybe 14 reps if I go higher. Military press, so basically a push-up press with the barbell. Here again, the 3rd heavy exercise for the day. I do 4 sets and take a rest in between for like half a minute to maybe 1 minute here on this exercise. On the bench press, maybe even a little bit longer. So 4 sets, and then I head over into doing, let's say, 1 more chest exercise and 1 more back exercise. I think that one I didn't record. I did a little bit of rows. I do like 2 sets, higher reps, just really to pump it up. And here we're training more shoulders. Side raises, 3, maybe 4 sets, high reps, like 12 to 15 reps, just to really pump in the blood into the muscle. And here it's not necessarily about, let's say, lifting heavy. It's about getting the workout volume, so the amount of how much you actually do, how much weight you put on your muscle. So then I also do a face pull for the back delts, the back side of the shoulder, and then we get into isolation work, as it's called. Basically just some triceps exercises, some biceps exercises. As you also see, always having fun with it. My arms are generally genetically like growing fairly well, so I don't hit them like crazy much. 1, maybe 2 exercises. As you see, I just do a regular barbell curl, and I do some hammer curls here, some heavy hammer curls, like maybe 8 reps, 10, 12, and I finish off the full body day with some legs and then some abs
one exercise each. For the abs, maybe a little more. Sometimes I train them also at home. And this is basically how working out 2 to 3 times a week totally can be enough to stay in shape, to feel great, to feel amazing. And because of the traveling and my lifestyle, this is what has been working for me the best. Also for a busy schedule, 3 times a week can be enough, or even more than enough. If you want to talk a little bit more about that, reach out to me in person.
Right now, we're kicking off the next day. It's already around lunchtime, so I wanted to go to the same gym where we went last time here in SHKODER 2-3 days ago. It was closed. Sunday closed down, so I'm looking for every gym. Everything's closed. Walking up here, there's like some football players working out. This guy's like, hey, I have 60 minutes max. And I'm like, Bianca, come over here. Oh, let's go. So she came around, 60 minutes, hit it off. Very good, very extremely good workout. Love the gym. It's like not like super good, but amazing lighting, amazing view, and especially if I'm under pressure, that's when I'm like really pumping it up towards the end. I was like, it's a little bit not enough volume. So I just knocked out every exercise. It's kind of like my full routine, maybe even you could say. Love it. 2 workouts a week as of right now, 80-20. 20% of the input, smart workouts, reasonable diet, and I'm just maintaining this shape. It's nothing crazy, it's no wizardry, it's just understanding it, and then, yeah, getting it done twice a week. Let's go. Wanna drive home like that, or? Okay, so much later, as of right now, all day editing, doing stuff. Yeah, stretch it out. Yeah. So this is right now the last evening in SHKODER. Had a few good days, a little bit good exploring. Really loved the morning rides on the bike. But tomorrow morning we arranged a bus for 7 or 8 a.m. They're supposed to pick us up to go to Theth. Let's see how that's gonna go. But for right now, maybe grab an ice cream. Last walk here in the city. Doing? Getting groceries?
Yes, for Theth.
I think it's gonna be a village, huh?
Yeah, but I just feel like I think they're gonna have something to sell.
How big of a village Theth is gonna be if they're gonna have a supermarket? So just gonna get a little bit of crap. Okay, thank you. Bye. 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 So we're going to Theth, and the ride is not quite so bad. Oh, we got a lot of bottles.
Hello, good morning.
We're here in the car, made a little stop over at a fruit stand. Our driver, we have kind of like a private car because not many people showed up. Really cool. A good guy. He actually just hooked us up with a hotel because that's how we often travel, just last minute. Winging it on the way, trying to find the best option. And so this is Theth, a little village between of the Albanian Alps, the mountains. The drive here has been absolutely sick. Ended up to go with this guy just with his car and checked into the hotel we're gonna be staying. And as always, check out the description box for all the other different things that I do, my podcast, ways to get in touch with me in person. And yeah, so with that, I'm checking out. Until next time.